Okay, now I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but did you know that there has been people who have met up with other people on Roblox and have gotten kidnapped? That's a little crazy, but I'm not even joking. There has been people that have gotten kidnapped over Roblox, allegedly. So in today's video, we are going to be going over some of these people who have gotten kidnapped. I'm doing this because I don't know, all right? It's not something I can confirm, and I don't want to just say that it was Roblox's fault, because clearly it's not Roblox's fault. It's people online who do things. Anyways, though, to my Supreme team, aka you guys who subscribed, be safe out there, all right? Be safe. I don't want to see you guys. No, I don't want to see no one on the news. I love all of y'all. But let's just see this, all right? So apparently, an 11-year-old, okay, so on 10/16/2023, this was 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. Yeah, apparently an 11-year-old girl kidnapped by man she was playing Roblox with. Delaware man charged with kidnapping 11-year-old girl she met through Roblox. See, this is the thing, guys. This is why I am so strict on these type of games like Life Together and like all these older games, because bro, this is where people get kidnapped. I think. Now, a lot of people say, no, it's just role playing. Role playing can only go so far before it becomes a real life thing. So I'm just letting y'all know, be safe out there, okay? Look, Supreme team, I want all of y'all to be safe, but there's just been so many incidences where people have gotten kidnapped allegedly through Roblox, and I don't want this to happen to no one, all right? So let's just keep watching. Let's watch this.
27-year-old man from Delaware kidnapped a New Jersey girl that he met on an online gaming platform that's usually aimed at youngsters, Roblox. The incident is sparking an alert for parents about the online safety of their children. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is joining us live from the newsroom with the details. It's frightening so many people who have kids who love to play Roblox.
So many people use that online gaming platform, Tam, but that's what police say was the method, how these two met each other. But so far, police haven't said how this 27-year-old man took this.
Like, now I'm kind of curious. First of all, how is it that an 11-year-old was able to meet with the 27-year-old? How was that possible? How was that possible? Second, what game was it on? Because now, what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely think it was probably a voice chat game. Is that a crazy take? Am I like being dramatic when I say that? I think it was a voice chat game. Y'all let me know though.
11-year-old girl.
It's actually pretty easy for a 11-year-old.
A 10-year-old girl was kidnapped by a 27-year-old
Is that real?
man that she met on Roblox. This happened last week. So last Saturday, not the one that just passed, the one before that, this girl was kidnapped from her home. She was last seen by her family.
From her home?
On Sunday, they realized that she was missing, so they contacted authorities. Once the investigation began, they found that this little girl was communicating with this man through Roblox and Discord. He then
Roblox and Discord? Wait, okay, first of all, doesn't Discord have a feature or a rule where you have to be 13 and up to even like be on Discord? How is an 11-year-old on Discord?
Kidnapped her from her home and drove her 250 miles away. The police then went to the kidnapper's home and located the little girl. Luckily,
is that him? Was that him? That guy in the orange suit?
she was safe. The man was then charged with kidnapping and SA charges. His name was Matthew.
Is this guy? Bro, be careful who y'all meet online, bro. Don't even meet with no one online.
And this happened in the Sacramento area. It is not the same world anymore, you guys. It is crazy out there. Please, please make sure that you are checking your children's chats. Turn the parental settings on. Talk to your children about chatting with random strangers online. It is not.
And you know what's crazy is that like this isn't even the only one apparently. Apparently there's a lot more scenarios like this. Like there's a lot more. Wait, New Jersey. So the other one, and it's another 27-year-old. Wait, what?
A 27-year-old man kidnapped a girl from New Jersey who he met on Roblox.
First time today, they were found across.
Whoa. Is this all like within the same time? Okay, this is the same scenario, I'm assuming. All right. Yeah, these are the, because it's all 2023. But I've been seeing some crazy stuff as of lately. All right. And that's the only reason why I decided to make this a video, because I've been seeing some crazy stuff and I don't know if it's true or not, but look, let me just show y'all. Roblox kidnapped. All right, guys. Over the last few days, right? Okay, why do they keep using this guy? But apparently, a day ago, yeah, a guy, Thomas Medlin, a 15-year-old, was last seen in Grand Central, New York. He went missing after traveling to New York to meet someone he met on Roblox, family says. Why did the family let this 15-year-old go out to meet someone? This is crazy. I want parents to realize that their children need to be safe. Monitor your kids' chats, everything, because bro, this is just wild. The family of a missing 15-year-old Long Island boy says their son disappeared 2 weeks ago. Guys, this is not a made-up story. This is real. This is on Fox News. January 25th. It's the 27th, all right? But a few weeks ago, to meet someone he met through the online game Roblox. Thomas Medlin left the Stony Brook school around 3:30 p.m. on January 9th and ran to the Stony Brook train station, where he boarded a train to Grand Central Station in New York. The Suffolk County Police Department said in news. Okay. Police released a surveillance image of Thomas at the Grand Central Station, where detectives say he was last seen at 5:30 p.m. What? A Roblox spokesperson told Fox News Digital in an email statement on Sunday that it is built with safety at its core and offer parental controls that allow parents to completely disable the in-game chat function. That is true. That is true. So I don't want, okay, but the thing is, like, no one can say that this is Roblox's fault. It's not even Roblox's fault. It's these people online. Like, it's you meeting people through the online space. It's not even Roblox's fault, because it goes from the game to Discord, and then it goes to real life. You can't, like, none of this is Roblox's fault, but like, this stuff is just crazy to hear about.
Story time on how my boyfriend tried to kidnap me.
Huh?
Story time on how my boyfriend tried to kidnap me. Buckle up and hold your jaw for this one, because it is crazy. It was 2020, it was like quarantine lockdown, and I was a Roblox queen. It being 2020, I was playing Bloxburg on Roblox, and a guy's plot spawned in front of mine on the other side of the road. He came over to my—
Guys, I know this is a true story, but especially if this has happened for anyone else, if a stranger asks you what city you live in, please think of other cities, preferably in another state, just to protect yourself. Yes, everyone do that, because bro, what?
Plot started talking and asked if I wanted to role play, so we started role playing. The role play was completely normal. Like, I literally was just like baking us breakfast. And then he friended me, and then we started like talking on like the Roblox chat message thing. He started like asking me repetitively, asking what city I live in, and I would always like kind of like ignore the question. I'd be like, oh, I'm not really comfortable with that. And he would keep asking, being like, oh, I'm not weird, I swear. And so finally I told him where, like, the city I live in. He was like, oh, I live right nearby, let's meet up. And I was trying to be smart about it and like trying to say no, like I don't want to. And he literally asked me nonstop, and like we couldn't even have a conversation anymore, because it was always about, let's meet up, why are you not wanting to meet up? And so I finally gave in after like a month and a half, and finally decided we can meet at a park by my house. He did try and meet up at like the one that's like right beside my house, the park right beside my house. And I was trying to be smart and like be like, oh no, I don't want to meet there, because I don't want him to like somehow find out where I live. So we met at one that's like just over a mile away, so I had to walk there. I got to the park, and I was there first, I guess, and so I was just waiting on him to get there. So
like, this is crazy. Is this an actual story? What the heck? This is a real story, bro.
I sat on a bench and was scrolling on, I think it was Musical.ly at the time, I don't think it was TikTok yet. And then I get a text saying, I'm coming, I see you. I look around and I don't see a boy that looks about my age, but I see a man in a hood approaching me. Mind you, it was like 85 degrees because it was like summer. And I try to just look like I'm kind of like distracted and not like paying attention to him. So I just, because I didn't think it was him. So I was just like scrolling on my phone, and then he came up to me and said, you're off of Roblox, right? And so I was like, okay, maybe this was like his dad. So I was like, oh yeah, are you Jake's dad? Because that's what his name was, Jake. He then said, no, silly, I am Jake. I look at him with like a frightened but very confused face, and he was like, I'll explain everything, let's go walk around the park. Reluctantly, I agreed, but this video is getting too long.
She agreed, bro. Okay. Wow, this is an insane story. You mean to tell me, okay, you met a person in Bloxburg. From there, you started talking to her through a Roblox chat. You didn't even care to see, like, FaceTime to see what they looked like. You didn't care to, like, hear their voice or anything. So you went from Bloxburg basically to Roblox chat to meeting at a park. And then he approaches in a hood and the guy looks like it could be someone's dad. Bro, what is happening? What is going on? This is insane. This is not, bro. Guys, I need y'all to be safe out there, right? I need y'all to be safe out there. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Please don't be dumb. Guys, what I'm saying better make sense to you. All right, everyone watching this right now, please comment down below that you would never do something like this. All right, please comment down below that you would never do something like this, because this is insane, bro. Like, this is real. All right. Let's see something else.
To search for a missing 18-year-old here. Let me give you the backstory.
A missing Philly teen may have been lured to San Diego by man he met on Roblox.
On this, they say Jamez Cartwright was last seen on the 65.
This guy's 18. Jamez Cartwright was 18.
100 block of Linmore Avenue, Southwest Philadelphia. Listen to this. The last time he was seen was 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Never showed up. I think he was supposed to be headed to school. Never showed up. So then, get this. 24 hours later, his cell phone pings in San Diego, California, 3,000 miles almost away. So some evidence suggests that he may have been lured out there by an older man that he met on Roblox. He was last seen wearing a black coat, dark blue jeans. Obviously, if you have any information on this, contact police immediately, but we'll see on this story for sure.
Y'all understand how insane this is? What? How did he get this far? Is this real? I always have discernment about photos, and his photo never hit with me. Huh? Bro, what? You know, like this. What? It's like, what is it? Okay.
Roblox players that got kidnapped. Game Charlie 1. So back in 2021, there was a girl named Charlie. She really likes to play Roblox every day. Until one day she met a Slender. They got close to each other and started dating. When they were dating around a month, it went horribly wrong. The Slender asked Charlie's address and decided to meet up. Charlie—
Guys, this is why I did older videos back then. I was exposing these type of people. I was exposing people who would online date, because I'm telling you, if you online date someone, if you are an odor and you have no idea what they look like, if you've never FaceTimed them or had them turn on their face cam, you're most likely talking to a person who is twice your age, meaning that they could be your parent and they will most likely kidnap you. Guys, I'm not joking.
Gave to the Slender her address. Later, didn't she know that she is dating an old man? The old man kidnapped Charlie. After that, Charlie's Roblox account got abandoned. Many days had passed, the account went online, and that wasn't Charlie. It was the old man using her account and pretend to be Charlie. The Roblox community started panicking in the start of 2021. Some players caught Charlie was spamming help in the chat. After all of this happened, people discovered Charlie's parents' account on Roblox. I haven't got more information after that happened.
Alright, come on now. What? That one sounded a little weird right after. You mean the kidnapper was using Charlie's account? Part 1, how I almost got kidnapped by my... This is another girl.
I finished.
What?
Hurts. I finished.
What the heck? What the heck? Story time. Snuck up. Wait, whoa. This was 2020, 11, 14, 2025. All right, let's see. 11, 14, 2025. Okay, this girl posts so much. Bro, all right, 11, 14, 2025. Where is it at? Oh, here it is, right here.
Get ready. I tell you guys a story time about how I got kidnapped by my Roblox boyfriend about 3 years ago. Actually, it was probably even longer ago than that, but I met him on Adopt Me. Guys, we were just trading and stuff, and then he like sent me a friend request, and I like obviously accepted it. And then he messaged me and he was like, do you want to play more games? So we played like Fashion Famous. We only really played like Fashion Famous, Obstacles, and Adopt Me. And then we just started playing like a lot because this was kind of during quarantine. So yeah, it was pretty long ago actually, not 3 years ago. What was I thinking?
During quarantine? This was exactly the time when I was the older cop, the police. This is when I was exposing people who were online dating.
We were playing like 5 hours a day. Keep in mind, we were also playing with my sister. So like she knew him. So, you know, we didn't expect anything of it because, like, why would we? He always wanted to play with us, and he acted like he was, like, just a normal human being. So then we all just kind of started playing together around 5 to 7 hours a day, like I said. So then eventually he was like, do you have Snapchat so we can also chat on there? And I wasn't going to give him my number, so I just gave him my Snapchat. And I would Snapchat him, like, my face a lot, but he would never Snapchat me his face, you know? He would send me, like, a room sometimes or, like, a wall or just a black screen. But I was, like, little. I didn't think anything of it. Oh, I forgot to mention the part where he would low-key gift me and my sister so many Roblox, but, like, I still thought he was normal because, like, I thought he was just doing it out of niceness. Like, he probably gifted us around $1,000 worth of Roblox, and he would trade us, like, the best pets on Adopt Me. Anyways, we kept on snapping and just playing, and then one day he was like, I think you're really cute, and I think I might have a crush on you. And I had never had a boyfriend or, like, anything like that, so I was like, hell yeah. So I was like, me too, I like you. So then he kind of stopped playing Roblox with me, and we would only really text. And anytime I asked him to get on Roblox, he wouldn't really get on Roblox anymore. He said that, like, his account got banned, but his account was still there. And then I was like, well, why don't you make a new account? And he was like, my parents just won't let me. And then, like, one day he asked me where I was from, and I was like, I'm from blank. And he was like, oh my God, I'm from there too. And he was like, what city? I told him what city. And he was like, oh my God, I'm only 5 minutes from there. We should meet up at this grocery store. So I asked my parents, like, the next time they're going to this grocery store, because it was like the grocery store.
Guys, like, this is just crazy. Like, I'm still watching the story time, but this is just crazy.
Stop at, and they're like, we're going tomorrow. So I was like, okay, like, meet me there tomorrow at blah, 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 what time? So he was like, okay, that's good. Like, my parents are going to bring me and they want to meet your parents. And I didn't tell my parents because I knew they would say no and not let me go. So we get to the grocery store and I'm like, I'm going to go look for something. And then I went and, like, met up with him outside and I was looking for him. So I was looking for him and he texted me and he's like, I see you. And I was like, where are you? And he's standing over there by a white van. This man was obviously not a child. So I was like, is that you? You are not a child. And he was like, yeah, that's me. Sorry, I just look a little older. Like, I'm not stupid. Probably like 12, and he was trying to say that he was 16 years old. He was 22. And then he, like, ran up to me and tried to grab me. But as he was trying to run at me, obviously I ran the other way and I went to my mom. And he was like, oopsies. So I guess I wouldn't say I got kidnapped, but I almost got kidnapped. This video is already pretty long, so come back.
There's no way there's a part 2 to this. I'm not watching a part 2. Part 1 was already crazy enough. Like, this is bro, this is crazy. This stuff really happened. She used Roblox to convince a 10-year-old to unalive a 2-month-old, but there's more. Dude, like, what? Okay, all right. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I've had enough. This is already insane to me, and I need to just I think I need to just go to sleep. Anyways, guys, please be safe out there in this world because it is absolutely crazy. And I don't want to hear that nothing crazy happened to you guys. So please be safe. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to join the Supreme team, and I'll be back with another video. Well, on my other channels. All right, bye.